Not all cavalry were created equal. From armored knights to nimble horse archers. Which mounted troop would you have in your army? First up, we have heavy cavalry. I want you to think about a man covered in armor from head to toe, smashing through infantry lines. These were your typical shock troops. But here's the catch, because they're so heavily armored, they're extremely expensive to arm, and on top of that, they're vulnerable to bodkin armor-piercing arrows and infantry line formations that use spears. Next, we have light cavalry. They're nimble, they're swift, and they typically ride on smaller, more maneuverable horses. Where the cavalry excelled was in scouting, hit-and-run tactics, killing retreating lines, and baiting enemies into charging. But in a head-to-head fight, they would struggle against heavy cavalry, and their light armor leaves them more vulnerable to archer arrows and lances alike. Still not sure what to pick for your army? Well, let's see them in action. At the Battle of Vienna in 1683, the Polish Winged Hussars, a heavy cavalry unit, launched the largest cavalry charge in history. Over 20,000 heavily armored riders collided into the Ottoman lines, their sheer momentum and crushing force so devastating that they were able to save the city from a terrible siege in just a matter of hours. Now, when we compare this with the Battle of the Kalka River in 1223, we see Mongol horse archers taking a completely different approach. They used a feign retreat tactic to try and get their enemy into a compromised position before releasing a fatal barrage of arrows which could cry out the sun. Which type of cavalry would you field in your army? Let me know in the comments and like and follow for more world history adventures.